welcome again to another edition of my new YouTube channel. Thanks for all my subscribers, thanks for all the likes, thanks for all the comments.
So hello guys, today welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be having a look at Trump's immigration crackdown, whether it's unconstitutional, whether it's RACIST, and also dangerous. So let me dive right in and let's get started, right? So thanks again for coming back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this clip and stay tuned. Remember to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you at the end where we will be having a discussion. So as I'm saying, _Queen TV checking in. So let's continue. So guys, welcome to Scorpion Queen TV checking in. Family, I need y'all to stop scrolling and tune in, because today we're peeling back that layers on something that's been dressed up as law and order, but might actually be racism that's wrapped in a flag. So we're breaking down Trump's new immigration crackdown plan, how ICE may be violating the Constitution, why brown and black immigrants are being targeted, the wild new detention center in Florida Swamp. I don't know if you have seen it, where the president is boasting about people will having to run zigzag to escape alligator and pythons and all of these things. They find it so hilarious. And how pushing immigrants out will wreck the US economy. So all who can hear, we feel. So guys, grab your tea, your notes and your questions, because it's time for us to get real. Don't be distracted by my earring. That's the least of the problem right now. I like them, and such is life. All right, so we're gonna we're gonna be looking into immigration agenda, Trump's 25 immigration agenda. So let's start with what Trump is proposing. He's not just talking about tightening the borders. He wants a full-on mass deportation campaign. So I guess this is what people voted for. He's promising to detain and deport millions. He's also planning to reintroduce family separation, reinstate Title 42 style expulsion, even though the pandemic is over. He's also proposing to use military facilities and tent camp to hold people. So these people are taking it way back. They're taking out all the humanity out of it. They're treating people literally like cages. And when I see this, it just shows me how America has evolved when it comes to treating people who are different, especially black people. Like, you have the era where they were lynching people, and then after the lynching, then you have the police, them come in and them terrorize people, and it's like these people always find a way to do the same thing, and now they're finding lawful ways to do things. Now here's the real question: is this about border security, or is it about fear mongering and racial control? Right? Trump says it's about law and order. But what kind of law and order builds detention camp surrounded by alligators? So if you like, how does that come about? So let that sink in. Let's talk ICE. Their job is supposed to be enforcing immigration law, but they're acting like a rogue agency. And you guys, you must have seen the clips, unless you have been living under a rock, of how ICE is detaining people in the US. So I'm sure you're aware of what is going on. Real life reports include raids on homes without proper warrants, detaining US citizens by mistake, ignoring the legal counsel, separating families, and denying medication. It's so nuts, you know? Under the Fourth Amendment, people have the right to privacy in their homes. under the 5th Amendment and 14th Amendment, they have the right to due process. So why are immigration officers bursting into homes without court orders, holding people without trials for weeks or months? If this happened in white communities, it would be on every news channel 24/7, and you don't have to ask. You don't have to ask. You don't have to ask. So why is it accepted when it happens to immigrants who are not white? All right. So we're going to talk about the Florida Swamp Detention Center. Let me paint you a picture, okay? Deep in the Florida Everglades, a place that is filled with snakes, gators, and oppressive heat, a new immigration holding facility has been built. And these things, they're being built out of container, like those 20-foot or 40-foot metal container. So you can imagine the heat that those people will have to undergo, right? It says it's not near a city, it's not near a courthouse. No, this place is isolated, it's remote, and intentionally hard to access. Like, these people just revel in our wickedness. These people just like to be wicked. Wickedness just in them DNA. And at this point, them really can't help it now, because these people are not Christ-like. These people probably are not even humans. And we don't even realize that they are not humans. They are just something pretending to be human. But deep down, they're not really human beings. So the legal experts, they're calling it a modern-day internment camp. Immigrants are... All right, I think I need to hurry up and wrap this up. So immigrants are allegedly held with little medical care. Lawyers say it's almost impossible to visit clients. And ask yourself this: why a swamp? Why a swamp? What kind of message is that? It's psychological warfare. It says you are not welcome, you're not human, you won't be seen. Do you know, I know all this fuss to go to America. I don't see all this fuss to go to America, but everybody have to just do the thing and find out what is what, right? So why is it that brown and black immigrants are the main targets? Why you think that? Let's go deeper into the racial piece, because it's clear as day. You don't see ICE raiding Canadian communities. You don't see ICE raiding European enclaves. The system isn't neutral, it's strategic. Black immigrants from Haiti and Africa get detained more, deported faster, and held in worse conditions. Central American migrants face dangerous... Storage going like it want to run out. Anyway, let me see how far I can go. So Central American migrants face dangerous journeys and are often labeled as gang members without proof. South Asian and Middle Eastern migrants are surveyed under TERRORISM narratives. This isn't about legality, it's about skin color and xenophobic stereotype. And don't even get me started on how the media covers it, using words like invasions, illegals, instead of mothers, workers, humans. But so the media always stereotype people. The media for the white people them, so yeah. Most of us people are non-white, we understand that. But we still have a few of them who still come under my post and talk some rubbish. Anyway, let's talk about the economy. Let's take race out of it for a second. Even if we only talk about dollars, mass deportation makes zero economic sense. Immigrants, including undocumented ones, contribute billions in taxes. They are 70% of farm workers and 30% of construction workers. And these people, these migrants, according to them, these illegal migrants, when they pay into the system, they're not able to take anything out of the system, you know. But the politicians, they don't explain these things to their population. They just say the immigrants are here to grab, and fear monger. But we don't like a day if you come in America, just have be white people, and everybody else go back to them country and just leave them alone to do whatever it is that they want to do. And let's see how that's gonna work out. Anyway, massive parts of healthcare and elderly. If ICE pulls people out of those roles, you'll see food prices skyrocket, labor shortage explodes, nursing home collapse, real estate construction freeze. Ask any economist, even the conservative ones, and they'll tell you mass deportation is economic suicide. So let them go do it. Let them go do them economic suicide. Or maybe it's about creating an enemy to rally his base. What's next? What's next, and what can you do? Here's the scary part. These policies are real, and some are already rolling out in Florida and Texas. Governors are testing the waters and anti-immigration laws, and with anti-immigrant laws, but you have power. Always remember that you have power. Call out biases, call out racial biases when you see it. Support immigrant legal aid and organization. Speak up about unconstitutional detentions, and most important, vote with clarity. So in closing, this is what I'll be saying in closing this segment of my video. Family, this isn't just about immigration. It's about human rights, racial justice, and economic truth. When we let fear and hate drive policies, we lose our soul and our stability. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you won't miss the next stop. Also remember to drop a comment. Do you think ICE is out of control? What's your take on the Florida? So until next time, stay conscious, stay loud, and stay scorpion strong. And I will see you in my next video. Peace. I'm out.